Welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. This is actually one of our box tutorials, but I like to share one of them on my YouTube channel every month. For those of you who may have seen that we have a monthly box and might be interested in the type of tutorials we give you. So I do 4 videos every month, and there are a variety of different skill levels, different techniques, all sorts of things in there, and they use all the supplies in the box. We even include your card making bases, and if we use any matting cardstocks, we include those in your box as well. This month's box is a Sunny Studios box, and it's completely exclusive to us. So we have this lovely rainbow die from them. We have a coordinating rainbow stamp set. A couple of them are still on my acrylic block from the last video I just did. We have these rickrack borders included as well. We also have some rainbow papers. It's an exclusive configuration to the Hedgehog Hollow box, and they're beautifully double-sided as well, so they are included in your box too. Of course, we include some candy for you to eat while you're doing your card making. So you have one more stamp set as well, which are these Coastal Cuties. I will include a link in the description to the box below, or you can just hop to thehedgehoghollow.com/shop. We have, at the point of making this video, about 10 boxes left for this month, so you can hop over there and sign up. So I've already pre-scored one of my card bases ready to use today, and I'm going to cut one of them down, and this is going to be 3 3/4 by 5 inches, which is one of our matting layers. Whoops, keep your finger out the way. You also want to cut your red piece down, if you're following along, to 4 inches by 5 1/4, like so. And now we're just going to create our card. So I want to show you a really lovely technique. Just want to move something out the way because I can see an accident coming along with something wet and 2 children. So this piece is really simple and it's really effective too. So I'm going to pop this down here on top of my piece. I'm going to grab a little bit of masking tape out of my top drawer that contains all those things I need close at hand when I'm card making. So I'm not going right to the edge of my piece anyway, so I can stick my paper down. I'm going to stick my stencil down, and this, oops, let's move that up so you can see it a little bit more. This is a Tonic stencil. So you also included with the boxes are exclusive coupons, always to Alan Hudson and Tonic Studios, but you also get one to whichever store we're working with that month. So this was, you have a Sunny Studios coupon in your box as well. Of course, we link all of the items I use in the video in the description for you. So I am using the Twisted Citron Distress Oxide with one of my favourite blending brushes. And so I'm just going to pick this up, and I'm going to work in a circular motion. I'll just kind of lay down a little bit of ink around that centre and then work out in a circle. Like so. Now, something really nice about the Nuvo stencils or Tonic stencils is that they have this little tab on the bottom, so it's easy to pick them up and down. Now, I did my stenciling here. Let me lift this up for you now, like this. So I've got a really nice strong centre, and it kind of fades out like that. And we are now going to pop our rainbow in the middle like this. And then we're going to also mat it first of all. So I'm going to use some Tonic Funky tape, which is my favourite tape runner on here. And I'm going to stick this down. And I'm going to put this straight onto my card base. So this is a piece of Basil Swiss Dots. I can't remember the exact shade of red, but I really love this Swiss Dots paper. Can't say anything at all today. So I'm going to stick that onto here, and I'm going to take my rainbow. I'm going to use my Nuvo Smooth Precision pen, and I'm just placing some dots on here. this. So I'm going to pick this up, pop it down, and whenever I'm card making and I use little fine things like this, I take something a little bit heavier and pop it on top. I'm going to be using today just an acrylic block. I often use my phone and things, but that isn't in here today. So I'm just going to pop that on the top, let it dry for a few seconds. And whilst that's drying, we can choose the sentiments that we would like to use. Plus it gives me an opportunity to put these back that I used on the previous card. So we also have a Facebook group for our box subscribers. You can check that out, description below, or you can just search on Facebook for Hedgehog Hollow subscription box, and you will find that there as well. So we're going to have, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. We're also going to use this cute little heart on here. And again, I need another acrylic block. I need some black ink, and for this one I'm going to use my Nuvo hybrid black ink pad. I tend to always work with hybrids if I can. It means that I can use alcohol inks, I can use water-based inks, I can use Copic markers, all those things, and I can mix them within a project because they are hybrid, so they do not react with either. So I am going to freehand stamp, always a nerve-wracking moment, particularly in a video. So you can't have a rainbow. And then you'll notice when I'm working with a photopolymer sentiment, I pop it down on my surface and I pick it up with my acrylic block. So a super cute little sentiment on there. I'm also just going to grab my little glue pen and I'm going to pick up some glue because I missed this end of my R. Stick that back down, stick my acrylic block on there for a second. And so I'm going to just pop these two sentiments back, and then we'll use our little heart as well. So I try to always put my sentiments back fairly quickly, and then when I finish making the videos for the box, I get my scrubber out unless I want to change colours. I may do it before, but just give them a quick clean. So it's on there nice and firmly. So again, I'm going to use that smaller size. It's a little bit more manageable. And I'm going to pick this up. I'm just going to pop that heart down there. And a couple of finishing touches that I want to add on here. So I have some Nuvo drops in the Caribbean Ocean here, and so I'm going to just add down here, and this is the apple green, like that. And it blends really nicely with this Twisted Citron colour, so hence why I'm just picking that out in a couple of places. I'm actually just putting it where those kind of stencils intersect so that it leads people's eye to those. So really fun card. I've made this in under 10 minutes, so really quick and simple project. And I did kind of rattle on a little bit, but I hope you've enjoyed this project. Do hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed to Hedgehog Hollow. We have lots of fun things coming up for you. And if you're interested in that Hedgehog Hollow box, do check out that link in the description below. Also, in just a second on that end screen, there'll be a link kind of around here that's a link to the store as well, so you can check that out too. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stamp that bell, and do give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed our 10-minute make. Happy stamping. Bye.
always on the edge.